Welcome to the social science class, children, and today we are going to learn a same chapter which we studied in a previous session, and that was means of transport. And in the previous session we have learned about what is transport, what are the different modes of transport, yes, land, air and water, and why the transport is used. Because transport, what do you mean by transport? Transport means to carry persons or goods from one place to another. And this can be used, this means of transport can be used as per a requirement. Yes, suppose a person wants to go nearby, he will not take the transport like a train or an aeroplane, but if a person wants to go to some other state or some other city, in that case what the person will use? The person will use the means of transport, that is railways. Okay, and even the land transport also he can go by his own vehicle or by the private means of transport, or he can use the public means of transport, as we have already discussed in the classroom or in the previous session. Similarly, when we talk about this transport, we know that this transport, if you want to go to the other country, in that case what we are going to use? We are going to use the air transport. One more transport is there that we can use. But if you want to send the goods or want to export the goods to the other country, one more very important means of transport is there, that is your water transport. Okay, what do we call it as? We call it as water transport. So now let me write down the name of that transport, that is your water transport. Clear? That's why I want to just reach to the topic in this way, that the means of transport which is the cheapest means of transport. Yes, when we talk about the water transport, children, the water transport is the cheapest means of transport. Okay, and when this cheapest means of transport is there, it is more or less like the same work, like same as the road transport. Yes, it works like the road transport, or we can call it the land transport. Fine. So what is the water transport? The water transport is the cheapest means of transport, and this water transport is the old means of transport also. Like we talk about the early man, or if you see, so what you see? You see that the early man used to use the sledges, okay, a square rectangular shape, and he used to move from one place to another with the help of water as a water. Use those sledges for the water transport. Why? They used to carry the animals, they used to carry the whatever the belongings also from one place to another, because where the early man was residing, the early man in the beginning used to, where did he started his life? Near the bank of river. Why? So that when he started learning to grow the crops, so it become easy for them to be near the, this thing, your what? Near the river bank, so that the water can be supplied for their personal use also. They can use the water. So in that case it was more effective for them to be near the water or near the bank of the river. So how do they carry the goods from one place to another? They carry the goods from one place to another on the sledge. And for better example, I'll tell you, if you have seen the boat, you've seen the boat when you go to Ganga Barrage, or and then you have this, you just love to have a ride on that boat or the ships also. Yes, and there you love to move from one place to another, means take a full round of that Ganga river easily and feel good when you are near that Ganga river. In the same way, the ships and boats are the means of transport, where the people use the ships and boat for moving from one place to another. And these ships Even not only the places, not only the sea, even the continents and oceans also, from one ocean to another. Yes, like Atlantic, which is the busiest route. Yes, similarly, we have the other oceans like Arctic oceans, we have the Pacific Ocean, Indian Ocean, all these oceans, they all are the where this means of transport is used. Why? Because this transport is the old means of transport which is used by the people. Okay, so when we talk about the water transport, we know that passengers and heavy goods are transported by ships. You see the ship cargoes are there. Yes, you see that this your big ship is there and cruise is there. Yes, and people used to transfer these goods from one place to another. So what we can say that the passenger and heavy goods are transported by the ships. Then comes, what is the process is called when the goods are transported from one place to another. So when the goods are transported from one place to another, we call it as a loaded and unloaded. Once if suppose if I place an order to US, so I will have to go to the port. Where I have to go? I have to go to the port. Like you have a railway station, you have a bus station, you have a parking area where your vehicles are parked. Even in the school also, you have that parking area. Similarly, where you can see all the trains are there, from where the trains receive the passengers and they depart also. Yes, arrival and the departure of the trains are there. At the railway station, similarly for the bus station, the arrival of the buses and the departure of the buses are there. Similarly, when I talk about the ship, so the place where the arrival and the departure of the ships are there, that place is called a port. That means what is the main function? The passengers as well as the goods are loaded and unloaded. Suppose I am starting my journey from the this port, Odisha. Okay, the port is there. I am starting and I have to come to the Maharashtra. So from there I will load the thing so that the goods can come to the Maharashtra state. So from when I am at Odisha, when I am putting all the things or loading, that is called as loading of the goods. I will load the goods and then I will place an order that this order should be unloaded at which state? It should be loaded at the state that is Maharashtra. Okay, if I say you with the help of the map, suppose this is the map of India. From here it is and it will reach in here. So because here is Arabian Sea and here we have the Bay of Bengal. Got it? So when it started moving from here when the goods are kept on the ship, it is called as loaded, and where the ships are, all the goods are taken and then sent to the concerned market or the places, the owner, it is called as unloaded. So this is the definition of loaded and unloaded. And then children, what are the two seaports? The two seaports which are there, which we are going to talk about, these two seaports that is in this chapter are Mumbai, which is facing where, which is it is near the situated. Mumbai is a port city. We call it as a port city and it is situated near the Arabian Sea. Similarly, the Kolkata is a port city situated on the bank of the river Hooghly. So this is all about your water transport. I hope everything is clear. So children, next is your air transport. When we talk about the air transport, third is your air transport. Yes. First we have the land transport, water transport, and now we have the air transport. So when we talk about the air transport, it means that what does it contain? It contains, we are talking about the aeroplanes. Aeroplanes run on the runway and they take off. Yes, they run. Where do they run? They run on the runway and they take off. Clear? And what does they do? Aeroplanes can take off far off places within an hour. Yes, children. They take us to the different places within an hour. Then what is that coming of aeroplane is called? The coming of aeroplane on a runway. First of all, what is a runway? Runway is a prepared surface along which aircrafts land and take off. It is like a runway. Runway is this place where this is runway. On this runway, these aeroplanes, all these aeroplanes, they take off and they take clear, and this is a prepared surface. This is a prepared surface on which this aeroplane moves or takes. Clear? And here this aeroplane, it takes off, or from here this is the runway. This is called as this place is called as a runway. It is a prepared surface. This is a prepared surface where the aeroplanes they flies. Okay, and when the aeroplane they take off, and this is the runway they use to move. Clear? So now next what do we have? We have what? We have this is called as the runway. So this runway is the prepared surface which is used by the aeroplane for landing and taking off the planes, children. Okay, and then what does it has? This aeroplane, or we can say that air travel is costly. What is air travel? Air travel is very costly. Why? Because it is not easy for everyone, or we can say it is not a common man's mode where each and every one can take a flight and move from one place to another. Whereas when we talk about the land transport or for the water transport, as water transport is the cheapest and land transport is the middle where a common man can afford it. Okay, but when we talk about this air travel is very costly and it is not easy for everyone, or not everyone is easy to pay the expenses or the fare charges of the air travel. Then comes your helicopters are very useful in emergencies. Yes, at the time of emergencies, these helicopters are very much used. They are very useful. Like the places somewhere the flood has come or the drought has taken place. Yes, flood where the whole area is covered with the water, heavy rainfall, landslides, all these things are there to provide the food, to take care, to rescue the people. At that time, in those emergencies, the helicopters are very useful for the people of that country. And then when we can say that they can land on a level ground or a helipads. So children, when we talk about, especially about the helicopters, they are made in such a way that the areas where the train cannot go, where the buses, the cars, they cannot go, in that area, these helicopters, they can land on a level ground or on the helipads. So it has become very easy to provide the services or to rescue the people or to give the food, clothing, whatever the facilities can be given to them in that emergency to the people of that country. So when we talk about this air travel is costly, but during the emergency, only the helicopters are there who can provide the services to the people of that country and rescue the people of that country and take them to the safe place. Thank you, children. I hope you understood the means of transport. Thank you so much.